I had a student contact me. They were trying to get ready to do a solitary initiation ritual. I had some concerns because on this list that they downloaded, the script, there was a list of ritual symbols and magical weapons that are typically involved in such a thing. Now, the order's rituals are pretty minimalist. They don't require a lot of stuff, but there are a few things that we use when we do a full dress ritual. And I guess the issue was that they didn't have all of the things. They didn't have a cauldron or a chalice, so they were contacting me to find out whether they could substitute like a wine glass for a chalice and this sort of thing. And it showed a great deal of creativity and ingenuity, which is definitely something which is important to the warrior path. And it showed attention to detail, and that's very important too. But I pointed out to them, ultimately when you master yourself, when you get to the end of this process and you get good at this, you only need one thing to do magic, to do ritual, to do any of this stuff. To wield power, all you need is this. And this relates to our precept, your body is your temple. And it got me thinking, because in all the years that I've been traveling around the pagan community, I've noticed an awful lot of people who would be horrified if someone brought out an athame with rust on it. They'd polish that off immediately if they'd found something like that. And if they were putting a chalice on that altar for that ritual, they'd polish it up. They wouldn't put it out there tarnished. It just wouldn't be something that would occur to them. That you want everything to be perfect. You want everything to be right for this ritual that you're going to do. And yet so many of those people don't take care of this. It's amazing, when you realize that the real important thing, the one thing really that's essential to the whole process is this. Why aren't we polishing this? Why aren't we taking care of this? A lot of people in the pagan community I know are there because they want to empower themselves. They want to seize power. They want to improve themselves. They want to improve their self-esteem because they haven't got a very great self-image. The best way that you can start this process is to start working on this, because the moment you start noticing that weight on that scale is different, or the person looking back in the mirror looks different, or you're not out of breath when you walk that block, you're going to start noticing at the same time that you're going to have a whole lot more energy. Your magic is going to be much easier to do because you're improving the channels and you're improving the temple that it's all based on. So thanks for listening. Go out there and work on that temple and be glorious.